everyone, welcome back to 25 Sweetpeas. Today I am swatching for you a newer Orly collection. This is their In the Spirit Breathable collection, which if you aren't familiar with their Breathable collections, basically the Breathable line is meant to be a one-step manicure, meaning they say you do not need a top coat or a base coat. I should have said that in the other order. A base coat or a top coat. You can just wear this polish and you're good to go. So we are swatching these. And first off, I just want to say that when I'm wearing a nail polish for any amount of time, I'm always wearing a base coat. I never skip a base coat, and I never skip a top coat. So even though these are breathable ones, when I actually like wear them out, I'm wearing a top and a base. It's just my habit, my routine. The first shade is called Oh My Stars, and this is like a really, really dark shade. Kind of appears to be like a charcoal black, but then in certain lights, like it pulls like a hint of a navy or like a really deep purple. Really great formula. Honestly, it covered really well in one coat if you wanted to be done at that point, but I did go ahead and do two for the video. Then the next shade is Faux Fir, and this one is such a good faux fur shade. I mean, in the sense of like a tree, like it's a really nice deep evergreen, got a hint of like a yellowy tone in there. It's just a really nice shade, and again, it covered really nicely in one coat. I did go ahead and do two coats, as I'm going to do for the whole collection, but I will mention that these all actually do cover really well in one coat. So in a pinch, if you were in a really big hurry and you wanted that whole one-step manicure thing to be super fast, you could get away with one coat, because here is one coat of the Lost in the Maize, and it came out perfectly. Like, I can't see through, like it looks great. Now I do want to make mention that because these are, you know, no base coat polishes, if you have like imperfections on your nails, like little bumps or ridges, it's likely going to show. So I would suggest that if you have that, use a ridge filling base coat first, because of the type of polishes there are, where they're kind of like foily. You're gonna get a bit more of that showing through the polish. But this one is called Light Up My Campfire, and it is lovely. It had a great formula. As you guys can see in the one coat, it looks really good. I did do a second coat. And I also want to mention that all the pictures at the end of this video are actually going to be top coat free, since they say you can wear them without a top coat. I wanted to truly capture that. This shade is called Cran-Barely Believe It, which I think is such a great name. This is also such a great red shade. I am not a red nail polish person, but this one is really bright. It's really fun, and I kind of really liked it on. It was very happy looking, which is refreshing. Again, I did two coats. And I feel like whenever you guys look at the swatch pictures at the very end of the video, you'll see that the polishes are really pretty. However, I do feel like, personally, that they would be even more lively, I guess you could say, with a top coat. I'll just say that. The last shade is called Misty You, and this one is kind of like an eggplanty shade, but it's got a bigger, sparkly, like foil finish than we saw in the other polishes. It's the only one of this type in this collection, and I really like this finish because it's more eye-catching than some of the others, and it covered really nicely again in 1 to 2 coats. And here they are all in one coat, actually, without top coat. So you can see how some of them feel a little dull, and I feel like they would come more to life with a top coat. So just keep that in mind. Even though these are a breathable collection and supposedly you don't need a base or top, I would always suggest a top coat, because I feel like it'll definitely make your polish last longer. Plus, it'll bring the colors even more to life. So I think that is it for this video. This collection is available now on the Orly website, which I will have linked down below. And I think it's a fun collection. In the spirit, I'm feeling like this is what they're thinking their breathable collection is going to be for like the fall/winter, because it kind of has something for everything, because you've got that red and the green sort of shade for like Christmassy vibes, and then you've got the fall shades. So I feel like this is a really nice one and done sort of collection for the next 2 seasons, which I think is really cool for their breathable line. So I can't wait to hear what you guys thought of these polishes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll talk to y'all later in another new video. Bye!